everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for me getting souls right at the beginning of a video. I'm okay with that. Welcome back for more Let's Play Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. Last time, we went through the Cursed Clock Tower and battled Zephyr, gaining the ability to stop time. It was quite tricky, but as I've stated before, I don't think that's really the way the developers intended for you to go. There's been a path down this way that we have not gone through before. I said that we wouldn't really be able to go through this way too much at the time, and I still kind of stand by that. Because, yeah, we still kind of can't really... I mean, well, now we can, but at the time we weren't able to fully go through this way. Yeah, so pretty macabre. I'm okay with getting a whole bunch of really good souls here. Ghost Dancer, as I mentioned before, is a soul that increases your luck. I might equip this, I guess. I mean, might not hurt. I usually like having luck-based statuses on in these games, but yeah. That guy dropped the blunt sword. That's not a very good thing, although I think we've had the blunt sword already. Yeah, we got this pretty macabre looking area down this way here. A lot of small areas here. This place isn't that big. We can get the Traveler's Cape, which I think is probably worse than... Yeah. A lot of these items were kind of meant to be gotten earlier in the game, whenever you first would have came this way, but yeah. We have the... we have a new enemy here that I've... this is a guillotiner, I think? Yeah. Or guillotiner or something. That's kind of the way to go there. So I'm just going to explore these other two areas here really quickly here. Be careful with these spike traps here, because they will come down. And... got the red scarf. I think that also increases defense. I'll stick with the power belt. That does have some nice defense buffs, but I think that the power belt as an item overall is probably better. So, yeah, as a kid, or I guess, like, maybe not as a kid, but like whenever I was like a young teen, whenever I first played this game, I did not know about this, like, or I kind of forgot about this area altogether. Gotta throw a skeleton at this here to break it here. I kind of forgot this area was even in the game here, and by the time like I got to this part, I went through all the Cursed Clock Tower and all that. Get the halberd. Ooh. Pretty powerful weapon for this point in the game, actually. I'm gonna stick with my greatsword though. Yeah, I got to this part of the game and I got so stuck here because I had no idea where the heck I was supposed to go. I kind of just forgot this area was here. And I felt this way for a long time whenever I played this game. But yeah, this area is our next destination. And I don't think there's been an area in the game that's honestly left as much of an impact on me as the next area has. But we have probably my favorite area coming up. Welcome to Subterranean Hell. This place, not only do I think is probably one of the best looking parts of the game, I think this is just in general a very fresh, like, coat of paint here. We have a save room down here, which I'm going to be immediately using, because, believe it or not, we're at a boss fight already. I'm just going to say that for the record. This area does not pull punches when introducing us to a boss. So, yeah, we'll kind of just be heading on towards that. We have these new enemies here. I think these are called cave trolls. Yeah. And like I said, we only have the level 3 seal for this boss. I have a feeling the developers intended you to fight this guy way before you fought Zephyr and probably even before Gurgoth. But yeah, we got Rab. I don't know if how you pronounce this guy's name. I'm gonna just call him Rab because it's funny. I guess Rahab would be like, kind of like rehab, I guess, with an A. He's not too hard. He's a fish. He likes to swim under you. You can only really attack him when he floats his head up above water, but that's not really such a bad thing, in my opinion. I don't think this guy's really too bad, if I'm being honest. My weapons are kind of missing, and I've taken a fair bit of damage already, actually, but... yeah, and you can attack any point of his body. He doesn't have any sort of, like, weak spot or whatever. Oh, jeez. It can be a little bit of a slow-paced boss, but honestly, compared to the last few, this is... the first time I'm saying a boss in this game is probably not that difficult, but I don't think he's that bad, honestly. Maybe just compared to the last few, but yeah, I don't think this fish is that bad. And peek your head up. Do your thing. I'm using axes to hopefully get in some shots when he's under me, because then I can kind of just get some extra hits on him. Shouldn't have too much more health, I don't think. No, he's still kicking. Still kicking. I didn't really get a good hit on him there, but yeah, he's still around. There we go. Easy boss. And we get a pretty decent soul for beating him. With the ability to heal and his soul there, which allows us to move around underwater. Now, when I said I think this area looks cool, I just want to say that does not compare to my thoughts on the music of this place. I'm going to let you listen to this song because I'm just going to be forefront and say this. Scarlet Battle Soul may be my favorite battle theme of the game, but this is my favorite song in the game, period. I want you to listen to it. I think I'm okay to start talking now. I don't know what I can really say other than just... I love this song in, like, pretty much every single way. I think this song is a masterpiece. I can't even explain what it is. It just... I can't even really explain what on a musical, like, level or musical term it is that, like, makes this such a standout song for me, but it... just the way the melody goes, the way, like, the somber piano kind of goes, just the whole climax that this song has, it just builds and builds, and then it's both, like, haunting and peaceful at the same time. It's something that, it's a beauty that you can really just, you can't describe it, you can only just listen to. It's not only just for being a really fun water level, like, I liked the Underground Reservoir and Aria of Sorrow, but this, like, on an aesthetic level, I like this more. I'd say I like the layout of Underground Reservoir a little bit more, even if a lot of it's kind of confusing. But, like, this climax is just, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, I love the music in this so much. Like, that build-up to that just... oh, it's so wonderful. This enemy here, very, very unique enemy. If I can actually kill this thing. Not the killer fish, for God's sakes. No, I'm talking about the Procell. This thing is unique in the sense that it's one of 2 enemies in the game that drops a gray soul. Yeah. It's rare. I'm gonna just give it a few attempts here, but yeah, I don't have a whole lot of faith that I'll be able to get this one, but if I can, I would really like it. It basically increases your mobility in water, which I don't really like that that's a separate soul, and in Aria of Sorrow, you kind of had that normally. I will say one of the biggest additions, though, about this game was, thank God they made this ability an ability soul and not a yellow soul. That was one of my least favorite things about Aria of Sorrow, was needing to equip a yellow soul to be able to go underwater, and in this game it's just a default thing. That I really like, but yeah, and this will be my last attempt going through here. If I don't get it, then it is what it is. I'll wait until later to get it. Oh man, though, this was a part of the game I was waiting for, because this is something that... this is, like, one area and one song in particular that, like... it stood out to me so much whenever I first played this game, and I'll still stand by it. It is my favorite song in this game. This room here is kind of fun. Can't really do anything up top, but... if we equip a hammer, I believe, if we have one, I think we should have the hammer. The mace, I believe, counts for that. If we equip our mace, we can use that to hit that, and get a potion. This area here is basically, there's 3 rewards you can get here. They all require having upgrades of the mace, so if you want to get all those, you'll need the fully upgraded mace for that. Ah, shit, I don't want to go through that, because I hate the thing that's in that area. Yeah, Frozen Shade. That's actually a pretty interesting enemy there. Oh, crap. Frozen Shade has a pretty decent soul, all things considered. Time to meet my least favorite enemy in the entire game. Got a bunch of Oons here. Got the regular Oon soul, which I think I had before. Meet the Allure Oon. This thing sucks to fight. Has superbulous amounts of HP. A plethora of really annoying attacks. This thing just does not ever die. I think it did just die finally, but yeah. as you see, I took a lot of damage fighting that thing. It has a rare as shit soul. It's only in, like, this one area and maybe, like, one other area. It's not fun to fight. I do not like fighting not the Frozen Shade, the Allure Oon at all. In my, not my practice run, but when I played through this game a couple years ago, I want to say, like, 2015-ish, I fought the Allure Oon, and when I was going for all the souls in that, because I did go through for an all souls run of that, I fought the Allure Oon for over a half an hour. That's how rare that stupid soul was. Another new enemy here, that was the Ukobok there. I believe that is another required soul in the same vein as, like, the Puppet Master, so you're going to want to keep that in mind. Just being introduced to a whole bunch of new enemies here. This area is just rich with so many great new enemies here. I believe all these do count for just one enemy, though. And I think if we kill the top head, like, before killing all the skeletons, I think that the last skeleton will just kind of run off. And I killed it before it ran off there, of course. Yeah, this area is just kind of a confusing area to go through. Umanu's 1-3 took long enough for that to show up. Wow. Excuse me. According to witnesses, the beast appears to be searching for food. Be keeping that in mind for later. And another mimic? Seriously? I was gonna say, it's funny that there's 2 in Garden of Madness and 2 in this area now, because we fought one at, like, the beginning of this place. I do want to get the Ukobok at some point, because, like I said, that is a required soul. Oh, hey, this is just going to lead us back into Garden of Madness to complete that section of it. I would have liked to come to the save room around here, but I don't think we're near one. Yeah, Subterranean Hell is a really big area. In fact, God damn it, really, game? I guess I did all that grinding earlier for nothing, then. Kill the Trevenant, and get the small sword. Can we head an item like that already? No, I guess not. Light and easy to handle sword. Not the fastest thing in the world, I mean... Might be decent to look into, actually, but... yeah, so anyways, now that we're in this area here, this is the soul we would have needed in order to come through that way. Just to kind of connect that up there. I'm actually liking the small sword. If I remember right, this is like one of my favorite weapon classes that we never really got to use yet. I'm gonna look into what this can upgrade into, but if I remember right, this is one of my favorite weapon classes in the game, and we should be coming up close to a warp room, I think. This is what over here exactly? Oh, this is the save room, okay. I think that is gonna actually do it for this episode of Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. Might be a little bit of a weird place to stop here, but, I mean, we still battled the boss just at the beginning of the video and not the very end. And, yeah, we started up exploring Subterranean Hell here. And, yeah, we're kind of going to continue on in the next episode doing this, because, again, this place is really big. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I've been Masterstarman, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.